Hello YouTube, just a cold day here. Hello everybody. I'm still trying to diversify a little bit. Remember, I'm not giving up on my goldfish, my fancy fish, just diversifying, so I'll give you an update on what things are going on. Still got my goldfish happening. Some Mirandas in there I've kept. Some of my nice ones I've kept here. Some beauties in there, some nice yumbo in there. Done. Shouldn't be too noisy, I've turned the pumps and all that down, so some still growing out. Some ones I've kept for myself after my big disaster. I'm keeping these, some pandas there. There's a ranchu there. Couple. Some black moors that need to go outside. Empty, empty, empty. As we all know, these are my big breeders. That's a cold water tank, but just an update on what I've been doing and what I'm up to. There you go. I'm breeding red caparandas. So, I've been doing some guppy tanks. Take away my boredoms through the winter. With the goldfish, everything goes quiet. Everything's going pretty well with them. So I don't want to overload too much on heaters because they're bloody expensive to run in South Australia. So we'll go through them. I've always had a community tank anyway. So they've just got muck guppies, some tetras in there, and some grammies, and me large bristlenose breeders in there. We've got me blue dreams in here, hiding, yes, red tail, gold snake skin. Oh, there's one blue dream back there. I think these are close to popping, but I'm not sure if one of them did, and the male knocked over some babies, so I quickly got him out. The bugger, where is he? He's up here. Yeah, dirty bugger. The albinos, 4 albinos in there, placos. The crystal blacks in there, shrimp. And we've got me Dumbo ear male in there somewhere. Yep, there he is back there. Now I took him out, I'm glad I did, because lo and behold, I don't know if we can see him right back up in the corner there, or wherever they want to be. Bloody hard to see guppy babies. But they dropped a nice little clutch of babies. So I took the male out a couple of days ago, and I thought I'll see how that went, and I'm glad I bloody did, because I looked and I'd definitely seen a good half a dozen or more babies, so that was their first lot. So that's the Dumbo ears. I've moved the red tuxedo babies, and when I did, I realised that they've dropped their second spawn, so we've got 2 lots of babies in there now, red tuxedos. And the good thing about this trio, they've both dropped babies, both females, and the males and the females do not touch the babies. Not at all. I'm bloody impressed with that. So, don't know if you've had the same experience, that red tuxedos do not eat their fry. So, I'm more than wrapped with that. So, I've heard some don't, and I heard some do. So, red tuxedos do not. These do not. Yumbo fry. Now, these are the cold water tanks I'm doing. That's one. That's got the red cherry shrimp in it. It's got green in it. These have got yellow, As I said, that's empty, and these have got platys. There's some baby platys up in there too, and it's bloody cold too, that tank. They don't mind the cold, the platys. Obviously not moving around too much. Heaps of plecos. So once again, I think I asked last time, any suggestions for cold water ones in here? I finished this one yesterday, I think. So all they've got in there is some white cloud minnows, half a dozen in there, come out of another tank. These tanks have all been cleaned out now, but the larger goldfish will go back in them. One of my mates, St. Scott, give me some swordtails. He's already acclimatised these over a period of time to cold water, so that's excellent. So there's a few in there. I'm looking forward to them growing up and spawning over the coming years. So that tank looks pretty good. So yeah, any suggestions on what to put in these? It's pretty bloody hard at the moment, because if you buy fish from the fish stores, they're going to be, you know, they're going to be set at 22 to 28 bloody degrees in a fish store. If I bring them home here in winter here, they're about 15 degrees. They're going to keel over and die. So I'm probably going to have to do it over in summer and bring them down, even with platys, the sunset ones and that. Because I actually want to get the sunset platys in here, and I'd probably like to get the panda platys in here, and I don't know about here, maybe, as I said, give me some suggestions. Maybe some rosy barbs, some paradise fish, something like that in there. Yeah, so as I said, I've said before, like and subscribe and all that if you're interested in what I've been doing, and said, give me some comments, give me some suggestions, give me some advice. Oh, I don't mind. I'm only new to some of this guppy stuff and all that, but I do enjoy the live bearers. Goldfish sometimes through the winter, you know, there's not a lot happening. We'll go out over and I'll show you where the grow out stuff is. Some of the ones are still growing out. Here we are. They're growing out quite nicely. Jeez, it's bloody cold, I tell you. Oh, I'll keep a couple of theirs and mollies and guppies and all that in there. I'll check the temperature of that water. And it's 18 degrees in there. Have a bloody look, and it was loaded with them. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the mollies. I do like the platys, but yeah, not sure about them. That's just the next stage. They're a little bit older. Probably could sell some of them now, and some in there need to go through them. Maybe some of them haven't grown quick enough. I promised the bloke at the pet shop I'll take some of them in for the turtles to eat, some of the ones that aren't big enough. This one's growing out. These ones here, there's some guppies in there, if you can believe it. And I'll check the temperature of it. Look at that, it's 12 bloody degrees. And those guppies were born in there through the summer, and they're still surviving out there. And they say guppies need heaters. It's amazing, isn't it, where they're born to. Yeah, fish still growing out. These are all just growing out here. Nothing special to see. My turtles mustn't be very hungry, because I throw some spare fish in there for them, and they're not eating them, so I'll take these into the pet shop, I suppose. Nice big arena in there. Bit of a glare, sorry for that. Alright, see you next time.